Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
A good evening to you and welcome in to the Region 1A Volleyball Championship. The Central Cass Squirrels and the Oak Grove Grovers, the 3-seed Squirrels, the 1-seed Grovers, gearing up to do battle. And thanks to those of you that have just joined us from our coverage from the third place contest that just wrapped up moments ago. Valley City, the hometown of Highliners here, were able to fend off the Northern Cass Jaguars, who are a tough out for every team in this 1A tournament. So shout out to the Jaguars for their efforts. They come in fourth, and then shout out to the Highliners for being able to right the ship after the loss to Central Cass on Tuesday. They win 3-0 moments ago, and we'll move on to the Region 2A. We'll move on to the state qualifiers to face the second place finisher in the Region 2A bracket side. So that'll be either Mayport CG or Carrington. That will be their opponent on Saturday in Jamestown at 3 p.m. for the Highliners. And then on this side here, one of these two teams will be crowned the Region 1A 1A region champion and punch their ticket to state automatically. The loser will get the Region 2 third place winner, which will be either Thompson or Grafton. So we'll keep an eye on the finish of that match for you between the Tommies and Spoilers. Last I knew, that was tied at 1 apiece. But that is over on your live event, the Region 2A, and it looks like Thompson has taken the third set, and they are very close, 15-14, Grafton on top in the fourth. But let's welcome you in here officially on the Irie Insurance pregame show. I'm Josh Boyko with you here for the audio coverage of the Region 1A Volleyball Championship here from the Highliner Activity Center in Valley City. Thanks for coming aboard. We'll take a break, come back, and update you with the need-to-knows for both these teams before we get going.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Look at your calendar. There's still time to complete those building projects before freeze-up. Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has everything you need: top quality building materials, trusted tools, and Midland garage doors. Yes, it's busy now with harvest, but don't wait. Order now to ensure your products arrive on time so your projects are done before the first flake falls. Visit with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro and make your building projects plans a reality. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
The holidays are here and Mindak Market has the perfect gifts to make every moment memorable and sweet. From multiple gift pack options to the Dubai chocolate bars on sale now for $6.99. Dubai chocolate bars are the perfect stocking stuffers. Even Santa is going chocolate. Mindak Market has everything you need to spread joy and flavor this season. Stop in today and check out the selection for yourself with Mindak Market in the West Acres Mall in Fargo.
Welcome back here on our Irie Insurance pregame show, and just want to go back and highlight a couple of the performances from the match before here, and re-highlight our Enbridge Energy player of the match from the third place game, which was Katie Koka, is our Enbridge Energy player of the match. She came up with near 20 kills in the 3-set sweep and looked like her usual self, and the secondary performers and scorers came to play as well. Sky Nielsen had a nice night as well. Nora Peterson, Katie Burchell also came to the party, so plenty of action from that Valley City offense. But the Enbridge Energy player of the match, that goes to Katie Koka. Life takes energy. Enbridge Energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. And then our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the match, that's going to be Bryn Leak getting the single season record in Valley City history for assists in a season. Just 2 days, one match after Koka picks up the single season kill record for Valley City, Leak is the single season assist holder to go with it. How fitting. And your local precision planting dealer is Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. And the theme song's going on here for both of the teams to play in this one. Central Cass coming in with some momentum to this game, some energy, unlike we've really ever seen from this team. I mean, they're always a tightly knit group, but man, they were fired up after they got that huge victory over Valley City on Tuesday night in the semifinals. A team that had beaten them all 6 attempts. 6-0 in the regular season. Valley City, it was not close. Destroyed Central Cass, but the Squirrels get the better of the Highliners when it matters most. And the Squirrels will at least be going to a state qualifier round. Even if they lose tonight, would have the opportunity to play on Saturday. If they win, they're Region 1A champions. Peaking at the right time has been the theme with Dana Stansberry, talking with her throughout the season. Got to hear her from early on in the season to in the middle portions and then in the postseason too. Just saying, hey, we're peaking at the right time. This team's going to get it together and we're going to go far. And that's what we've seen here tonight. We've seen throughout this tournament, and what we'll look forward to seeing here tonight. And then on the other side, Angie Johnson's Oak Grove Grover squad. The number 1 seed, after a tiebreaker gives them the number 1 seed over Valley City, they take the bye into the semifinals. They knock off Northern Cass in 3 sets. And that was a couple of handily decided sets and one that was much closer, but they were able to take down the Jaguars on Tuesday, and just one win gets them to this championship match appearance. Elena Foster DeVold, one of the best hitters in North Dakota, and she'll be on full display here tonight. Elena Foster DeVold wearing 11 for the Oak Grove Grovers, and Angie Johnson's squad that is the number 1 seed for a reason. They have been brilliant this year. We'll take a break on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Come back with some more information about these two teams in the match before we get our first serve in a few moments.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a Bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a Bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
This just in on the Irie Insurance pregame show. The Grafton and Thompson game is going 5 sets. Thompson took a 2-1 set lead, but the Spoilers answered back with a 25-18 fourth set victory. And Lisa Strand's Thompson team is down to their last set, as they have been on many occasions and fallen short, unfortunately, for the Tommies. Has kind of been the story of their later part of the season. They've had a lot of matches not go their way in 5, so it's time for the Tommies to rally, or will Grafton take that third place spot? Whatever happens there determines the opponent for the loser of this matchup. Central Cass and Oak Grove, the loser of this championship battle, will have the winner of the Thompson versus Grafton game, which will be going 5 sets. Both teams lining up their team on the baseline. We'll be right back for our starters in just a moment.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
New Solid-Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid-Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no!
Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball size hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back here into the Highliner Activity Center. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show wrapping up. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. And extra break there for the color guard being presented for the national anthem. And now we are into the starting lineups. And for the first time in this tournament, we're bringing out the spotlight. The spotlight shines bright on both of these teams as they announce the non-starters for tonight's contest. And all the lights playing in the background, all the lights are going to be shining bright on this match. The Central Cass Squirrels and the Oak Grove Grovers will play for a Section 1A championship. Time for the starting lineups for the Central Cass Squirrels. The setter, number 1, Abby Kamervig. An outside hitter, number 2, 1,000-kill player in Izzy Thompson. The other outside, number 4, Whitney Mitchell. Number 5, Emily Broden. An opposite, an outside, Mackenzie Meyer. A middle, Aspen Preen. And the libero is Kendra Broughton. The Central Cass Squirrels are coached by Dana Stansberry. The number 3 team in Region 1 wears their red uniforms with the black trim, or with the white trim and then the black for the libero. Now for Oak Grove, they'll be sending out Aspen Chose, our defensive specialist, Rachel Christensen. Taya Rostad will be in the middle. Weisgram will be up in the front row, along with Elena Foster DeVold. Then Claire Middle will also be out there as well. Addison Hunt will see some time. Lights back on here at the Highliner Center. It's time to crown a region champion here tonight. Oak Grove, via the coin toss, will be serving first in tonight's contest as both these teams getting hype, getting pumped up. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be fun. I believe it was Emily Broden that we had up here on Tuesday evening, and she said Oak Grove is not ready for what we're about to bring on Thursday. So we'll see if the Squirrels can live up to the hype and bring it to Oak Grove here tonight. Then the Grovers have been just a steady force in Region 1 all season long. Can they continue their consistency and dominance that they have shown throughout the season? With losses only to Kindred and Valley City, this year. Aspen Jost will serve for the Grovers to get us started. Lines up on the Y from midcourt, runs into a jump serve at 7:19 p.m. and we're underway. It's an overpass and Foster DeVold has destroyed the ball. 1-0 Oak Grove, an emphatic start for Angie Johnson's crew. Man, that one was killed. Jost with the serve. Kobervig running over to lunge and get it. Line to the net by Broden and it does not go over. Quick 2-0 start for the Grovers. Long serve sends Broughton back, and now here comes Mitchell, long and out the backside. Maybe a little bit of nerves displayed here from the Squirrels to begin this first set. An overpass, a hitting error, and then a second one that went long. Some self-inflicted wounds here. Preen, one of the dangerous players for the Squirrels in the front row, gets a tip over. Foster DeVold searching for the back line, but comes up a little bit strong. Kira Gunnifson will be the first sub into the game for Dana Stansberry as Whitney Mitchell comes out, and Stansberry talking with Mitchell, just pointing out some things that were happening on the outside in the first couple points. Central Cass in trouble for a little bit. Gunnifson is going to have to lob over. She does. Oak Grove to a knee to get to this ball. Kobervig will set left. Thompson, a good swing off the hand to the front row. Christensen, good set out to Foster DeVold for the kill. Elena Foster DeVold with both of the kills in this game so far. Lyndon Bruneski serving from the left corner. Sends a knuckling laser. And Central Cass able to wind fire, and Thompson off the hands of the block. It lands out of bounds. Izzy Thompson is on the board. It's going to need to be a steady diet of Aspen Preen and Izzy Thompson tonight for Central Cass for them to be effective. There's one of their stars getting on the board. And Thompson, another one back to back, was working on that left side. Grazes off the fingertips of the block, and then the back row had no chance. Jost and Berneski were scrambling, but to no avail. Central Cass back within one. Here comes Aspen Preen with the serve. A little bit of an overpass. Christensen had to stay out of the net, could not back the ball up. That is an ace for Aspen Preen. Preen, long serve, played by Jost on the very back line. Foster DeVold setting up, off a glancing fingertip of the block. Thompson mishits this one. Came off her hand funny with no power, didn't get to the get over the net. Here is Molly Welsh to serve, the setter. Now into the game for the first time. Thompson rolls this one up for Bruneski. Now Foster DeVold finds some space in the back line of the defense for Central Cass. That's a big hitter that was not affected by that block. Welsh serves towards Gunnifson. Broughton lobs it up. Emily Broden's going to have to dish this one over. Foster DeVold, another chance, and it hits the very top of the net. Karam's back, gets 4 touches. Good serve. Welsh back sets for Foster DeVold. It does sneak through. Meyer off the hands of Brudneski, who pops it way in the air. And another one popped into the air by a libero. That's Kendra Broughton handling a hot shot from Foster DeVold. Here's Christensen, and it's down on the back line in the corner, slicing across. Rachel Christensen, they play a couple setters out there at a time sometimes, because Christensen will start in there doing some setting, then they'll rotate Welsh in, and they'll put Christensen in the front row to outside hit. Miscue from Oak Grove. It caroms around off a couple of hands, including Brudneski's, and it goes down Squirrels Point. Thompson with the serve, finds Brudneski. Set up, and was this one tipped? The ball was out, and there is no tip coming. It was Callie Wisegram at the net, with a little bit too much of a charge in that one. Thompson the serve to Foster DeVold in the back row. And hit through by Middle. It really shoved through. It wasn't a full swing. And Claire Middle gets her first scoring action of the night. (8-7) Grovers. Serve barely scrapes over the net. And Severson was camping out on the Valley City logo in front of the net, and she goes soft touch to the right side, drops it down on the short line. Liv Severson played a big factor in that win versus Valley City. She'll need to be another factor here tonight. And this one climbs the net off the hand of Mitchell, but it hits the antenna and will be considered out before it got to the Valley, or got to the Oak Grove side. Here's Christensen from the right side of her floor, serving left to right. Preen powers one through. Good start for both teams. Foster DeVold is off to her fast start as normal. Pretty balanced for Central Cass, taking advantage of a couple of mistakes and got an ace early on. This one a Cobbervik deep serve. Christensen able to retrieve it and stay out of the net in the process. Addison Hunt floats one over. Cobbervik set. Preen got it. (10-9) advantage, Central Cass with one of their first leads. Cobbervik serve, and down the line goes Middle. Claire Middle from the right side just kept it right along the line, and Central Cass could not catch up. Serve over from Chose. Cobbervik to the middle for Preen again. Sophie Geiger was the closest in the back row, got hands on it, but it angles back and out of play. Aspen Preen off to a wonderful start. And Abby Cobbervik as well with the assists has been spectacular. Set across for Foster DeVold, right in the shooting pocket, no chance. Preen and Foster DeVold trading blows, my goodness. This is box office stuff right here, and you kind of knew coming in, these two studs in the front row, Preen and Foster DeVold, would be going at it from the get-go. Thompson, a good swing, but it's dug out by Chose in the back row. Thompson will angle this one towards Brudneski. Setting up is Christensen for Wisegram, but Broden is able to pop this one up. Thompson will go again towards Brudneski. Christensen will set outside for Foster DeVold, dug out by Broughton. A joust at the net between Wisegram and Preen. It comes back onto the Central Cast side. Preen! From the middle, right at net front, point blank, goes across to the right side, slicing that one away onto the line. Aspen Preen with a quick 4 kills in 12 points for Central Cass. There's an ace that sneaks over the net. It catches the top, slows it down, and falls for Preen, her second ace of the set in 2 different stints. Christensen sets up for Foster to Volt, buries one in the back row in front of Gunnufson. Just elevating higher than the block could get. And Foster to Vold. 5 kills to Preen's 4 and 2 aces. Welsh, the serve, jumps into it. Kobervig lobs up high in the air for Meyer. It's dug out by Chose. Here's Foster to Volt from the outside off the hands. Diving stop. Gunnufson keeps it up. Popped up by Christensen on the Oak Grove side. Foster to Vold pushes it through some fingertips. And Broughton sets up camp and pushes it over. Sliding stop Berneski. Christensen from the outside. Dug out Kobervig to the outside. Thompson trying to angle it in and does beyond the antenna. Nicely done. Foster to Volt down the line. Kept it fair. What a point, so much going on, so fast to keep up with, and Elena Foster DeVold ends it with her 6th kill, keeping it down that left line that she was set up on. Beautiful location. And this is gonna be an ace for Oak Grove. It ate up Gunnufson in the back row on the first touch, and it was Molly Welsh giving the Grovers the lead back at 14-13 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Welsh jump serve, it's a bullet going a little bit strong. Energy, everyone amped up. Can see some of those overhits on the service line, and there's only been a couple to this point. Central Cass got down in that 3-0 hole, but has battled back nicely. No timeouts called by either side. Foster to Vold, able to beat the block of Izzy Thompson and Liv Severson, and it plants down in front of Kendra Broughton. 15 points for Oak Grove. 7 of them are kills from Elena Foster DeVold, off to a white-hot start. Gunnufson, a little bit of a laser off of her on the first touch, but Bussey is able to get there. Wisegram blocked at the net. Severson pounds her head, says, take that one with you on your head. 15 apiece. Liv Severson is a fiery competitor and putting it on display right there. 15 apiece. This one dancing on the net. It eventually trickles over to the Central Cass side. Mitchell dug out by Berneski to the outside, and the kill is there for Claire Middle. If these first 31 points are any indication of what's to come, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a fantastic start. Sophie Geiger, the serve, angles towards Thompson, a great pass to Meyer, and it's dug out by Geiger. Tough angle, and that one is out. Claire Middle was trapped on the other side of the antenna right there. It was a tough one to sneak around, and the scorers table side official whistles that one dead. 16-16. Long serve, Berneski plays it in the back corner. Middle will pop this one over. Thompson, the pass up to Bussey. Preen somehow nearly dug out by Welsh, but it went towards net front, and no one was able to scoop that one for the Grovers, so give the kill to Aspen Preen, her 5th. Berneski, the first touch, goes up to Welsh. Wisegram is going to be popping this one up. Bussey, one touch for Preen, and that one was blocked at the net. but Mitchell is unable to convert it as she got led with her left hand into the net. I was thinking initially that Preen's never got over, but the official in the crow's nest said yes, that one was indeed blocked. We're tied at 17, an epic first set already. Rachel Christensen serves middle towards Izzy Thompson. Bussy to the outside, Preen, and it gets down. Berneski got two hands on it, but it glanced backwards, and no one was there to help her out. Aspen Preen back on the board and puts Central Cass on top. A topsy-turvy first set. The Squirrels able to fight off those first 3 points. Maybe some nerves involved there. They got in the rhythm quickly. Hunt pops this one towards the middle. Christensen lobs over a free ball. Kobervik set, Preen, down it goes. The block was there, but Preen was just a little bit stronger, forces it through. Timeout called, Oak Grove. The Central Cass Squirrels are on a roll here, and Aspen Preen is cooking. Elena Foster-DeVold and Preen, 7 kills apiece in the first set.
Imagine your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Welcome back here on YourLiveEvent.com, and the Thompson Tommies have advanced in 5 sets. Over in the Region 2A side, the Thompson Tommies have claimed 3rd place. They've fought off their 5th set woes, and they will be moving on to the state qualifiers to face the loser of this match. Claire Middle gearing up, but was unable to elevate it over the net. It's a 3-point Squirrels lead, but the fate is sealed for the 2nd place finisher in this game. In the tournament, will be playing Thompson in the first slot game. I believe it's 1 o'clock in Jamestown on Saturday. This one lobbed over by Emily Broden on a free ball, and it's going to go a little bit strong out the backside. So the Grover is able to get a point back. Angie Johnson does a nice job with her team. When she calls timeout, she's able to fix things on the fly quickly. And the Grover's in need of that right now after falling down 3 points. Here comes Kobervik, a set to Preen, detonates. There has been no resistance in the front row right now. They've got Foster DeVold in the back row right now for Oak Grove. So it's Christensen and Hunt playing up front. Gunnifson running up and a sinking drive. It's an ace. That's a beautiful serve from Kara Gunnifson. Another timeout called by Oak Grove as Gunnifson's put the Squirrels up by their largest mark of 4 points on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll be back in 30.
Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
Welcome back here as we've got a dandy going on in set number 1. This has been high octane, high energy, power hits, everything you could want in a championship match. First set, we've had lead changes, and we've had 2 athletes, one on each side, that has been carrying as Addison Hunt claims her first kill tonight, gets the Grovers back within 3. Bruneski will serve for Oak Grove. Kobervig from the right side sets up for Thompson. It's a short hit, and Foster DeVold got sent back. It is on the line. Central Cass in control right now. Foster DeVold had a prime opportunity, but the block was there. Emily Broden doing a nice job elevating. Sends that one back. Preen, long serve. Christensen sets Foster DeVold, down it goes. A laser. Gunnifson, a valiant effort, but could not keep up. I've got both the leading scorers at 8 kills with Preen and Elena Foster DeVold. Welsh serving down 3, gotta have it for Oak Grove. Poked through by Christensen at the net. Kobervik sets outside Thompson, it's blocked away, but stays up. Weisgram and Christensen were there. Foster DeVold, a blast, it's dug out by Gunnifson. Broden floats over. Foster DeVold taps it to Welsh, who sets it over on the second touch. Thompson, a tip, coming right back over. This one is a joust at the net. Stays up. No one's in the net. What a great point. Kobervig will set for Thompson. It's blocked by Christensen. What a point. Oak Grove had to have that one. They get it after a marathon point, but the serve is long from Welsh, and that is a backbreaker for the Grovers. Set point for the Squirrels now. Brady Bussey will come in. She is the server. We've seen her come up big with some serves in this tournament already, some aces, but that one's going to go into the very top of the net. Oak Grove with life still. They need to get 2 points just to force this one to at least extras. Foster DeVold is a good one to have back there in those bright pink shoes. She'll line up between the L and the E on Valley on the baseline from a standstill. It's going to be a conservative serve. Bussey to the middle. Thompson, but it's dug out by Foster DeVold. This one floats over, and Central Cass going to have to set up shop. It's blocked away on the Thompson hit. Bussey back to Thompson, off the fingertips of the front row. Foster DeVold's there waiting to the outside. Middle, Central Cass backing up. Bussey lines one back over from the other direction. Set coming from Bussey to Severson, lobs over. Set up to the outside. Christensen down the line. It's in! On the back line, Rachel Christensen will extend the set for another point, and Central Cass is going to call timeout. Dana Stansberry wants to talk it over before we go into the most important point that we've had all night. Back in 30 seconds here from the Region 1A Volleyball Championship at the Highliner Activity Center in Valley City.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Buckle up, folks. We are going to crown the first set winner. Eventually we'll get to a champion, but this has been a back and forth, topsy-turvy roller coaster of a first set. Central Cass is still 1 point away from capturing that. Rachel Christensen, a drive towards Bussey, and into the bench it goes. Off of Bussey, and that'll tie it up. Central Cass had an opportunity at 24-22 to put this thing away. It was actually 24-21 after the errant serve from Welsh. 3 chances go by the wayside, but Severson delivers a point. Bussey sets up Severson, who nails the back line. It's another Central Cass set point opportunity. It's the 4th one they've got. Long serve, but it's inbounds. Thompson with that serve. Christensen got blocked by Severson and Mitchell. It's Whitney Mitchell coming up with a big piece of that, and the Central Cass Squirrels have taken the first set here at the Highliner Activity Center in the quest for a Region 1A title. We'll take a break. We'll recap the set when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
It should not come as a surprise to anyone that's kept up with the matchup between these two teams this year that that first set was as close as it was at 26-24. The first set that these two teams played against each other was on September 18th this year. Oak Grove won that 26-24. We get the flip side of that, Central Cass 26-24 in the first tonight. The second set was a marathon that went 29-27. And then the third set, 25-21, all in favor of Oak Grove. And then on October 21st, Oak Grove wins in 5 sets. 25-21, Central Cass won the first. Oak Grove won the second, 26-24. Oak Grove wins the third, 25-17. Central Cass wins the fourth set, 27-25. Oak Grove in the fifth, 15-9. But that's the third time that a set has gone the score of 26-24 between these two teams this season. And they have had now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets go to extra points. 5 of 9 sets between these two teams this year have gone beyond 25 points for the winner. Here we go back with set number 2. Elena Foster-DeVold gets things started for Oak Grove. Here is Bruneski with the serve. Central Cass was playing pretty high up there, so they have to overhand that play with the set over the head on the first touch. Kobervig is going to have to lean over to get that one. A diving attempt at the net from Bruneski. Pops it up to a joust, but then it's a lift on Oak Grove. Kaylee Broden serves for Central Cass. Christensen to the outside, Foster DeVold got it. Off the hands of Preen. Double-digit kills for Elena Foster DeVold at the beginning of set number 2. Serve from Molly Welsh. Kobervik back set for Preen, looking for a touch, it's out, and no tip granted. Welsh, line drive serve towards Broughton, the libero. Misdirection from Broden, and here comes Thompson off the block, and it's blocked out. Three-two advantage for the Grovers. Here comes a Preen serve that grazes the net. Good adjustment from Elena Foster DeVold, who will now pop this one to the very back. It is played. Here comes Thompson in return and splits the block between Callie Weisgram and Rachel Christensen. This serve will just miss the back line for Preen. He's trying to steal one with the ace. Swinging a drive from middle, and now Karam's back to Weisgram off the block, and she puts it down. Callie Weisgram slams that one for the Grovers in her first kill tonight. Here's Foster DeVold from a standstill position. Back set from Kobervig, lobbed out by Emily Broden. There's a lot of people here in this Highliner Activity Center on both sides of the floor. And you also have pretty much all of Northern Cass is still here on this near side watching this Region 1A championship after being eliminated earlier tonight. There's a swing from Thompson as that one slices off the antenna and out. Much better start for the Grovers. Getting up 4 points early, trying to create some separation as they did at the beginning of set number 1. They were unable to hold that though. Welsh sets outside for middle, and Kaylee Broden got beat on the back line there. It's another kill for Claire Middle. It's been the secondary productivity for the Grovers to this point. Broughton lobs up the second touch for Thompson, who sends a free ball over. Weisgram will tip, and it caroms right back over after Broden had to dive after it, and it's blocked out by Central Cass. Middle picks up another one. Of the 33 points scored by Oak Grove tonight, 15 of them are kills from either Foster DeVold or Claire Middle. Izzy Thompson answers back with one for Central Cass. Subbing out is Emily Broden and Abby Kobervig, so Brady Bussey will return to the floor along with Mackenzie Meyer. This one leading Middle into the net, and she was unable to get that over. The set was coming from the right side. It led Middle all the way to the net from on that left angle, and just no way to get that one over. Christensen able to beat Severson and Thompson at the net. It splits the block, and Rachel Christensen has a kill. Sophia Geiger enters the game for Oak Grove and will be tasked with serving. Goes towards Broughton. Bussey chases this one down. Severson tipped and down. Good swing from Severson in tight quarters near the out-of-bounds mark. Was able to still keep it in and beat that block. Liv Severson. One of those secondary scorers for Central Cass that really, when you get an on night from Severson on the block and on the outside, it can be a long night for an opponent. This one angled into the back corner, nicely done. Oak Grove able to slice one from corner to corner and get one right back. Bussey, quick touch up for Severson, tried to dunk that one down, but there was Christensen going down to get it. Hunt pokes this one over. Thompson passes up to Bussey, to Meyer, who mishit. Grover's doubling up the Squirrels in the middle of set number 2. Good serve from Christensen. Broughton has to come help out Thompson. Lobbed over. Christensen gets it to Taya Rostad. It's been a really quiet start for Taya Rostad. Haven't seen her on the floor as much, but she was a huge factor in the victory against Northern Cass. Timeout called by Central Cass now as Rostad gets on the board. It's 13-6.
Look at your calendar. There's still time to complete those building projects before freeze up. Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has everything you need: top quality building materials, trusted tools, and Midland garage doors. Yes, it's busy now with harvest, but don't wait. Order now to ensure your products arrive on time so your projects are done before the first flake falls. Visit with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro and make your building projects plans a reality. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Coming back out of the timeout, Central Cass leads 1-0, but the Oak Grove Grovers are on the hunt right now. 13-6, they've pulled out their largest lead of the match to this point. Looking to add on to it now with a Rachel Christensen serve coming shortly. Christensen clear for takeoff and fires one towards Thompson. Set far left side for Mitchell and gets it past Addison Hunt. Jump serve, Broughton goes towards Geigers. Christensen pops this one up. Free ball coming over off of Hunt. This one climbs over the block and the net from Mitchell. Counter attack, and I don't think that one ever got over, but if it did, it still got blocked and down it goes. Central Cass able to add the first 2 points out of the timeout. Christensen sets middle. Rostad tried to float it over, but Severson, after coming down from her jump, got to it. And from the outside, it is Claire Middle. Middle was camping out on that left side, able to find some room over the block and between the back row. Now Aspen Jost will serve. We've got a violation on Central Cass. The rotation was not right. Free point for the Grovers. 15-8 reads our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, and Jost lobs one up for Thompson. Bussey, a flat set for Preen that got across. Bussey trying to dig this one out, but it's going to go into the Central Cass student section as Severson nearly plowed through her bench. Jump serve from Chose, who's on a nice run right now. Broughton lobs this one to the very back line, but it's a good passing opportunity coming up, and Foster DeVold makes him pay. Exactly the answer that Oak Grove needed in this second set. Short sinking serve, diving stop. Broughton keeps it up, but Preen, can she angle it over? No, not quite. Preen was running backwards from the net and was also running towards the sideline, and while she was all moving back with that momentum, had to take an aggressive swing to try and lob it over. It grazes the top of the net and goes down on their own territory. So it's 18-8 in favor of Oak Grove right now. Dana Stansberry will call timeout.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Aspen Chose still on this service run as the lead is swelled to double digits now for the first time in the match. A little bit of an overpass, but Bussey's able to rescue it, and Oak Grove is going to be able to get this ball back over after an incredible effort, as that one is tipped over by Preen now and down for a Central Cass point. Oak Grove, they were just sticking fists out to try and keep that ball up, and they did return it, but Aspen Preen still able to make them pay with her 9th kill. 18-9, Cobbervig serving now. Foster DeVold knocks over Broughton, but Cobbervig's able to help out, and then Mitchell's back in the game, knocks over Geiger, and then Preen comes up with the block on Foster DeVold. This is kind of the style that we saw the first two sets on Tuesday for Central Cass against Valley City, as Cobbervig nails an ace. It was a back and forth close first set, 14 lead changes on Tuesday when Central Cass won that one after coming back from down to set point. They barely hang on. Then they got blown out 25-11 in the next set by Valley City as Mitchell answers back. And it's a nice run here for Central Cass trying to claw their way back in this one. Yeah, the first set, 14 lead changes. You get blown out by 14, then you blow out Valley City by 14, and it was on from there. But we're seeing a similar style to this contest. Central Cass gets the opening set, and there is another kill for Oak Grove. That one gets batted off of the hands of Preen at the net. It skips along the net and out. 19-12. Lyndon Bruneski. The low serve, it does get over. Cobbervig sets Preen down. That Cobbervig to Preen connection is just always there, it seems. Great team chemistry with this Central Cass squad. It's always smiles on that bench. Set outside, Foster DeVold, my goodness. Welsh just put it in the perfect spot. That was not an easy set. She had to kind of lunge her way up towards the net and also fling it to her left sideways, laterally to Foster DeVold on the corner, and she killed it. Bruneski lobs one up for Welsh to the outside. Foster DeVold. It hits the net and it lands out. That one was hit horizontally, kind of diagonally, as Foster DeVold was on the left side near the scorer's table on the opposite side from us. She hit the net as it horizontally moved along the net. It landed out of play for the Central Cass point. Christensen with a good swing, knocks over Kaylee Broden, but the Squirrels survive it. But not that one. Foster DeVold with a smash, and Broden unable to keep it up. "14 kills for Elena Foster DeVold. Thompson rejected at the net. Kabervig will go back to Thompson. A pretty harmless one to Foster DeVold in the back. Kabervig pops this one up on the first touch, so it's Broughton setting Thompson this time. Again, another dig from Foster DeVold in the back middle. Oh, it's down on the line. What a beautiful placement, as Kendra Broughton had no choice but to let it go. But it arcs down and gets the corner. That was middle. Kabervig tries to fake him out on that second touch, goes over with it. Middle, misses down the left line. Was closer to the Central Cass bench than it was the line. 22-15, the Grovers still in control though by 7 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard as they try to even this championship match up at 1 apiece. Bussey with an ace right down Broadway. Low line drive over the net and lands between a couple of Grovers looking at each other. Now each setter for Central Cass has an ace, and Bussey picks up back-to-back. Timeout called by the Grovers as Central Cass is not going away. 22-17, Oak Grove trying to knot this one up at 1 apiece on championship match.
One who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Here we go as we are looking to conclude set 2 right now. Who's going to get here first? Brady Bussey is on a serving streak of back-to-back aces to pull Central Cass within 5. Bruneski able to get this first touch up to the setter Welsh. Now here comes middle, but it's handled by Central Cass. Thompson puts one through. Beat the block on this near side. Thompson's left. Again, it's Central Cass in the red uniforms with the white trim and Broughton in that black and red. They're working from right to left. Christensen lines one over towards Bussey. Broughton sets for Thompson. It's off of Welsh. Bruneski glides over and gets there. It's returned. Bussey will put it up for Thompson, who has to take a step back, leaning and gets it over. Middle now, a diving stop from Kaylee Broden. It stays up. Meyer, the first touch. The second touch now for Oak Grove is pinned back, so it's a free ball coming. Bussey sets middle. Severson! It is so hard to close out sets at this high a level. Even if you're up a few points, there's no quit. But Rachel Christensen not quitting either from the right side. Slices one diagonally. It skips to Bussey, and down 23-19. Oak Grove on top. Sophie Geiger will return and get the serving duties. Foster, DeVold, and Welsh in the back row for Oak Grove. This one knocks over Kaylee Broden. Severson with a lunging effort to try and get this one back, but it does not go. And it is now set point for the Grovers, trying to tie it up at one apiece. It is Geiger after that great serve. Goes towards Broden. Bussey outside Thompson will play another one as that knocks over Molly Welsh. Izzy Thompson with a great swing. The Squirrels looking for more of that throughout this match. Trying to hang tight to their last point. Here comes the Welsh set to the middle. Rostad ends it. Taya Rostad finishes up the second set. We are tied at one apiece, as good as it gets here on the Region 1A championship between the Oak Grove Grovers, the 1 seed, and Central Cass, the 3. We'll go to the third, knotted at 1.
The holidays are here, and Mindak Market has the perfect gifts to make every moment memorable and sweet. From multiple gift pack options to the Dubai chocolate bars on sale now for $6.99. Dubai chocolate bars are the perfect stocking stuffers. Even Santa is going chocolate. Mindak Market has everything you need to spread joy and flavor this season. Stop in today and check out the selection for yourself with Mindak Market in the West Acres Mall in Fargo.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
We'll go back here on YourLiveEvent.com as we are knotted up at 1 game, 1 set apiece on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit dhb.bank. The Region 1B championship right now between Linton HMB and Medina Pingree Buchanan. That's 2 sets to 1 in favor of Linton HMB. Set 4, it's 7-3, Medina Pingree Buchanan trying to stay alive and on top there. The loser of that one will be in the state qualifier round. Let's check on our friends over in Region 2A. Jake Berkmeyer, Joe Lancello out there. And they're in set 1 over there. Mayport CG versus Carrington. It's 21-20 Carrington on top. So we'll likely know the result of this match before that we have our Region 2 champion. But we'll advance 2 into state tonight for Division A as that one served out from Jose. We'll advance 2 tonight, 1 from Region 2, 1 from Region 1, and then we'll have 4 going to state qualifiers. We already know that Valley City is going to a state qualifier matchup and that one of these teams is going as well. Here's a tip over at the net for Taya Rostad. She's had limited time tonight, but she's made good use of it. It's a good serve, but a better swing from Preen, but somehow dug out by Christensen. How did she do that? And then Foster DeVold and Wisegram got tangled up there at the net. They combined to hit that one into the net. Here comes Aspen Preen. Up 2-1 with the serve. Christensen able to run that one down with the second touch and misplayed by Gunnifson. Molly Welsh will do the serving. Goes towards Gunnifson. Kobervik sets Thompson, slices out. Thompson was on that near side for us on her left. Sliced across to the far side right. And it one-hops the Oak Grove bench out of play. Kobervig has to chase this ball, and it gets lobbed over by Meyer to the back line. Foster DeVold off some hands in the front row. Kobervig sets outside for Thompson. Diving save. Bruneski, almost a scorpion that time, but she kept it up. And then it was put down. I think that was Welsh. The setter might have pushed that one over on the second touch. Kobervig sets outside. Thompson finds the right spot. Good control as she dropped it right in the middle of the defense. It was a precision play. And later tonight we'll have our Agassi precision play of the game, of the match. And that one from Izzy Thompson gives her kill number 7. Foster DeVold nearly blew away Bussey from a standstill. That's crazy how much power she got on that, but Central Cass able to return. Here comes a set to the outside. Foster DeVold blocked away, but out of play. Meyer and Severson were both there, and it just lands out. It came back across to the Oak Grove side near the scorer's table and out. Gunnifson, a great pass up to Bussey, who will choose to set Severson, but Severson either overran it or Bussey set it a little bit behind. Just not on the same page that time, not in rhythm. It gets hit into the net. Oak Grove point, side out, and now here comes Foster DeVold. Severson got blocked. It comes back onto the Central Cass side. There's a block from Wisegram and middle again on Meyer. Now Wisegram taps it through. That's just dominance from Wisegram and middle on that possession with 2 blocks. And then Callie was still able to be active and put that one through. The Severson and Meyer block, and Thompson hits this one off some hands in the front row. It dances on the net and rolls out. So Izzy Thompson with another one. Set to the outside for middle, down it goes. Glanced off the block and it died between Broughton and Mitchell. Sophie Geiger serves from the middle of the floor, angles it to the back left towards Izzy Thompson. Now here comes Mitchell, blocked. Here comes Bussey with the set for Thompson from the back row. Pushed up, lobbed over by Christensen, a free ball. Bussey to the middle, Severson, a clean look, the block was not set. That all starts from a great pass from Izzy Thompson. Broughton, the libero, serving towards Geiger. Here comes a set to the middle for Taya Rostad. Swiped up on a dive from Brady Bussey. Rostad Sets to the middle. Now here comes Middle, and that one goes into the ground. Middle couldn't get that one above the net. Broughton jump serve, and it slices out. She started from the middle of the floor, and it missed wide left. Oh, laser of a serve, and great reaction time from Central Cass as that bounced around off a couple of hands, but Rostad too strong at the net. Couldn't do much about that one. Taya Rostad elevates, detonates, and gives a 4-point advantage back to Oak Grove. Christensen sinking serve. Mitchell the first touch, and Preen is able to drive that one through from beyond the net. She wasn't right at point blank, but she drove it home through the block, and it just sank as it hit the blocker's hands. Kobervig runs into this one. Long serve. Bruneski puts up her hands in defense, and this one blocked away by Aspen Preen. Middle was trying to keep that one low line drive at the net, but Preen was set there and knocks that one down. Kobervig goes towards Bruneski, now set up for Rostad, but it's blocked back onto the Oak Grove side in play, so they're gonna have to lob this back over. It was gonna be out, but Broughton played it. Kobervig to Preen, still found a gap on the right side. That one was going to be out of bounds, and Kendra Broughton says, my bad, but they still were able to get the point out of it, so no harm, no foul. Kobervig on a nice serving streak. Christensen has to waltz back for this one before it's a free ball coming back over. Preen just had one person to beat in the back row, had a whole lot of room, and we are tied at 10. Kobervig serving middle. Christensen lobs up for Rostad. Dug out in the back by Thompson. Passes up to Kobervig, who goes to Preen. Shoved over. Geiger sets up for middle off the block of Preen. To the outside. Mitchell is blocked by Rostad. Grover's gained the lead back at 11-10. This is a great start to this set. Deep serve, played at the last second by Broughton. Preen, oh! Bad day to be a volleyball because Aspen Preen just put a stamp on that. Kobervig serves down the line, and that one is in on the line. She started on the back right side. She served to the back right on the Grovers defense, and down it went. This one hits the top of the net, and Karam's back, so that was Gunnifson getting an ace, her second, but then an error turns it right back to the Grovers, and Lyndon Bruneski will have service. Kobervig lobs up for Preen, a joust at the net. Preen thought that Oak Grove was in the net. She touches that one over. Dug out by Gunnifson and punched over by Broden. What a play to stay out of the net. Oh, what another play, a miscommunication by Central Cass, but they keep it up on Broughton's heady play. Last second lays all the way out. Thompson grazed off the block and down. numerous times during that point where it looked like the ball was falling on Squirrels territory, but they pull it out. Christensen sets Rostad. Preen is right there. Kobervig sets up for Thompson, but that is going to be a violation on on Central. Cass. I think they said that it was Kobervig in the net or on the set, some sort of violation. So it'll be points for the Grovers. Preen checks out. Kobervig sets to the middle. Thompson, but it's just a bit out. That was a great drive there from Thompson that just missed the line. And the Grovers are back on top. Here is Welsh. Set from Broden towards Thompson. It's a free ball coming over. Braneski sets. Now here comes Foster DeVold. Couldn't put it all the way down. Broughton was there sprawling out. And this one grazes the antenna. It's going to be Oak Grove point. We got the parents over from Oak Grove doing the OUT out right now. Everyone's into this match. It is a phenomenal atmosphere here at the Highliner Activity Center. Thompson, a drive dug out by Chose and angled out by Braneski. Kombervig and Emily Broden out. Bussey and Meyer back in. Low line drive serve from Bussey. Couple of bodies flying from Oak Grove, but it's returned to free ball. Bussey sets outside Thompson. It's too strong. Served into the net by Elena Foster DeVold. And now we get Central Cass back one closer. It's 16-15 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, as this has been similar to the first set where it's been much closer, whereas the Grovers had control all of set two. Foster DeVold got that one down on the ground, or did she? Central Cass can't believe it. Bussey laid out. The entire squad is trying to figure out how that was whistled as it got down. They're going to talk to the official in the stand, and it doesn't look like there's an overturn coming. A great effort by Bussey, but the ball did get down according to the officials, and now it's a 2-point Grover lead. We'll see how the composure stays for the Squirrels after a call that doesn't go their way. This one blocked by Meyer and energizes that crowd right back. I had thought I heard the ground when that one had touched initially. Bussey and the rest of the team was absolutely convinced that that did not hit the ground, but the officials ruled that it does. And then Meyer comes back to get a block and the point back for Central Cass. Bussey, one touch up for Mitchell, looking for a touch, but none granted. Christensen, and that one gets the net. Service error. The Carrington Cardinals pull out the first set victory in a close one over Mayport CG. They're now tied at 9 in the second set. Mitchell elevating, but that one does not elevate the ball enough. It goes into the net. 2-point advantage, Oak Grove. These teams just treading water for the most part the last couple points. Preen says, I'm not treading water right now. I'm going to gear up and swing for the fences. And she graces one off the block. Still had enough power to find the back line too. Gunnufson serving from back right corner. That one goes way up towards the net, and I think they got someone in the net, or there is some sort of violation that is gone against the Grovers. Timeout called by Oak Grove as Central Cass has tied it up with a good serve that results in the Grovers violation. We'll be right back.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Welcome back here on YourLiveEvent.com as we've got plenty of action still going on at University of Jamestown, the Region 1B tournament. That championship going the distance. It will go 5. Medina Pingree Buchanan was able to battle back in the 4th against Linton HMB. And Medina Pingree Buchanan has forced it into a 5th set that is just starting. Then Mayport and Carrington, we'd updated you just a moment ago, as Carrington took the first set. They also lead 12-10. There's an ace from Kira Gunnufson, and the Squirrels all of a sudden are back on top. Third ace through nearly 3 sets for Gunnufson. This one going long. It's played by Chose as it was going to be on the line. Foster DeVold pushes one over. She hasn't had as many clean looks lately. We'll see if they get her one here. No, they go the other way to Welsh. It's blocked away by Izzy Thompson. All of a sudden, Central Cass has a 2-point lead. And Gunnufson on serving streak continues to wreak havoc as this one's an overpass. Aspen Preen just killed that ball. Oh my goodness. The overpass, and Preen springs up and forces another Oak Grove timeout. Unbelievable. The Squirrels come right back. They are up 22-19 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The Squirrels faced a sizable deficit down. It was about 4 points in the later stages of this set, but they have roared back. This serving streak from Gunnufson has been key. It's forced 2 timeouts out of the hands of Angie Johnson. Set outside, Foster DeVold, that's who you got to go back to. Christensen was able to put one in a good spot. Foster DeVold capitalizes, and the Grovers are back within 2. Berneski the serve. Lobbed up and over. Here comes another counter from Foster DeVold, and Gunnufson touched it. That one caroms high off the American flag. So Foster DeVold has willed the Grovers back into a tying opportunity. And they do. Broughton lunging for it, could not get there. 3 points right off the bat. On a run comes the Grovers. After that second timeout, they kick into gear, and now Dana Stansbury will take 30 herself.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
.22 all at one set apiece in set 3 of the championship match. For Region 1A, one team will win their way into state. The other team will be playing the Thompson Tommies. And that game against the Tommies will be on Saturday in Jamestown, and Foster DeVold has put the Grovers on top. Angie Johnson, I think it was pretty simple what she said after that second timeout. Just pass the ball to 11 and good things are gonna happen. She's gotten 4 kills on this run to get him back in it. Preen slices one across, it's out. Just like that, the Squirrels have given up what was a 22-19 lead. It's now 24-22, the Grovers, after that second timeout on a 5-0 run, stunning this Central Cass crowd right now. Man, what an epic match we've got going on. We'll be back in 30.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The "We Can't Hear You" chants broke out earlier. Central Cass, the student section, doing a little bit of taunting, and now it's coming back the other way as Oak Grove's within a set point here of going up. Foster DeVold got it! What a run from the Grovers, down 3 at 22-19. Rattle off 6 in a row to win the third set. Back and forth we go, and the Grovers have won back-to-back sets. They come back from a deficit to capture the third, and they go up 2-1. We'll be back with the fourth set when we return.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Jeez, that's a lot of water.
No, 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 no!
Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball size hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Oak Grove has come back from down a set to up 2-1, and one more will send them straight through to the state tournament. We've got a real-life lumberjack dressed up over here on the Oak Grove side, helping fire up the student section. Great support for both of these schools at this match here tonight. We've also got some Valley City and Northern Cass leftovers watching this game. An entertaining night of volleyball. What a tournament it's been. Thank you to Valley City for hosting this and being great to us broadcasters and being a great host site for this tournament. Kobervik sets outside for Mitchell. Brudneski lobs up for Foster DeVold. Broughton with an excellent dig. Loud back over. Rostad to Christensen outside. Foster DeVold blocked. What a dig though from Chose to keep it up. Mitchell sneaks it through to stay in play. Foster DeVold to the line and down. Brudneski will serve. Here it comes. It's a short serve. Allows Kobervik to set up shop with Preen, but Preen missed out. Brudneski, a laser of a serve that got over. Kobervik calling for that second touch with Mitchell over in the area too. It's a free ball, lobbed back over. Christensen in the net. Christensen outside to Foster DeVold and popped over. Here comes Thompson. Swung on, adjusted by, and now here comes Broughton lobbing up for Izzy Thompson. Again, it climbs the defender. Oh, what a job by Brudneski and company to keep that one up. But it's 2-1 now 2-2 as the Squirrels able to come back and get that point. Rovers did a lot of work to keep that one up, but could not eventually. Oh, a massive block from Green. My goodness. Foster DeVold geared up for her worst, and Aspen Preen squared it up with a block. Christensen setting up Foster DeVold off the hands. Broughton able to return it. It goes all the way over. And Foster DeVold, apparently that was not four, but Preen is able to clean it up anyway. Foster DeVold on the left side, got a beautiful set that came from Christensen, and it was in the perfect spot. Foster DeVold puts it down. She's up to over 20 kills now. Kobervik back sets for Preen, slices and out. Jump serve from Welsh. Izzy Thompson the first touch, over to Coppervig. And a good dig from Chose on the Broden touch. And that one sneaks through for Foster DeVold. Thompson has that one back up on her. Gunnarsson has to chase down. Free ball coming for Oak Grove. Of course they go Foster DeVold's way, but it was the defense ready of Preen and Emily Broden. Set for Preen, bangs it through. Weisgram was there trying to defend, but it was a one-on-one and Preen wins that match. Preen, the jump serve, sinking over towards Foster DeVold. The set, and now Central Cass is in the net. Christensen was setting all the way across to Welsh, and it got Central Cass's attention up towards the net. They run into it. A point for the Grovers. Broden, a swing dug out by Foster DeVold, but no one's there. It kicked back up towards the net, and no Grover was in the area, so Emily Broden picks up the kill. Here's a set from Welsh to Christensen. Out it goes. Bussey, low line drive serve, handled by Foster DeVold, and that's into the net, or into the antenna, and it will be out. Bussey, a sinking liner, over past Meyer, but dug out by Foster DeVold. A grade A opportunity for Meyer and Central Cass, and then Thompson is eventually able to convert anyway. Foster DeVold had an incredible dig. She was the only one back there and had to save it, she did. Set coming to the middle, tip from Weisgram, it gets over. Here's Bussey back setting for Meyer. There is Welsh. Bruneski has to set for middle, and it works out. Coppervig, though, chases it down, and Central Cass returns. I thought they had no shot. Christensen able to plant it down for Oak Grove. Rachel Christensen does a little bit of everything for this Grovers squad, and she was on the right side in that front row. Bangs it through and down in front of the libero, Broughton on that occasion. Bussey sets far outside for Severson, who has to come set, let it get to her. Here comes another one from Central Cass, Thompson off the block. Here comes a Welsh set to the outside middle. That must have been tipped. No tip. It must have, I think that must have got the net. The way it bounced, it was going, it looked like it was a down hit, a follow through, and then it hit the net and bounced up and still went out the back side. Block of the net for Severson, kept up by Oak Grove. Middle, this time pushes it through between Meyer and Severson. Bussey has to set this one all the way back to the back row with Broughton. A free ball coming over. Middle got blocked, though, by Severson and Meyer. So the Squirrels on top in a gotta have it set 4. 11-8. Meyer will check out. Preen, Mitchell, and Severson, the front row currently. That one's shoved over by Middle. And it's out of the reach of a lunging Izzy Thompson. Aspen Chose will run into this serve. Stays in the middle of the floor for Thompson. Bussey back set. Severson. And they're going to say touch is what was ruled by the line judge on the Oak Grove side of the floor. And the Oak Grove immediately coming over to appeal that. No overturn coming, so that will remain a Central Cass point as we're off and playing the next one. Foster DeVold rolls this one up. Mitchell down to a knee to get it. Thompson fires towards that front row. Here comes Welsh as that one got blocked, not 4 touches, and Foster DeVold kind of contorting her body. She was not squared up with the net, but was able to still get enough on that one to get it through the block. Breneski, the serve towards the middle of the floor. Kobervig bats it up for Preen. And there's a violation on the Grovers. Initially, I thought they might get Kobervig for a lift, but she was clean there, and then the Grovers might have been in the net. Jump serve, Gunnifson, too strong. Good eye from Aspen Chose in the back row. Welsh standing on that second Ellen Valley towards the right side of her floor. Goes towards Thompson, now back set. Kobervig goes to Preen, short. Over towards Christensen. The set outside for Foster DeVold. It's in the net on the Foster DeVold swing. Preen serving, and it knocks over Chose as that one had some knuckling action to it. Still trying to measure it. This one lobbed up. Breneski will send a free ball over. Here comes the attack. Kobervig to Thompson, but there is Welsh. Christensen playing the setter position right now, over to get it. Foster DeVold deflected. Nice save from Thompson. Foster DeVold again off the hands, deflected, and it affected Preen's touch in the back row. It goes out of play. Elena Foster DeVold, a masterclass tonight. Unofficially, I've got her for 23 kills. So regardless, she's easily into the 20s in the 4th set right now. Best player doing best player type activities. Thompson coming back with one of her own for Central Cass. It would only be fitting for this to go 5. They've already done it once this year, and they've had 5 sets of the first 9 that they played that went to extra points. This one from Meyer, forced through at the net. Mackenzie Meyer with a big point, and timeout called by Oak Grove. We'll be back. 16-12 is the score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Central Cass by 4.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
This just in from Region 1B. Down from 2 sets to 1, Medina, Pingree Buchanan, you are the Region 1B champions. Over in Jamestown, they were down 2 sets to 1. They fought all the way back to a 5th set, and 15-8, they clean out Linton HMB to win the Region 1B title. We're back here in set number 4, midway through, popped over by Callie Wisegram. Berneski's going to have to pop this one up, and Christensen will float a free ball over. Gunnifson, a little bit of an overpass. Bussey stayed out of the net, agile. Set up by Welsh for Wisegram. And that will be a point for the Grovers as Bussey got trapped under the net trying to keep herself out of it and keep that ball up. So the Grovers get one back. Mayport was able to come back and win that second set versus Carrington in that championship game. So Mayport CG up 12-10 in a 1-1 tie in the third. Blocked away at the net by Taya Rostad. Rostad slams one back in the face of the Squirrels. It'll be Sophie Geiger to serve from the middle of the floor. It's a laser and it hits the top of the net and Karam's back. From the outside, middle, did he get the line? No. Quite close, but just off. Christensen lobbing this one through, pushed at the net. Bussey will set up Mitchell off the hands, scooped up by the Grovers off another Mitchell touch. Middle into the net, it didn't get through. The set starting to slip away from the Grovers momentarily here. They still have aspirations though of ending this in 4, but it's a timeout called by Angie Johnson. And Oak Grove needs to talk it through. The Squirrels trying to extend this to a winner-take-all 5th set. The winner goes to state, the loser to the state qualifiers against Thompson. We'll be right back.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back as we continue here on YourLiveEvent.com. This has been a fantastic match to this point. And we are back with the 4th set. (19-14). Christensen blocked away. This one lobbed over, and it is going to be Central Cast point, 14-20 now. Central Cast their largest lead of the 4th set. And count another one for the Squirrels as Middle had to run under the net to get that one. 21-14, I believe. The Grovers have used both of their timeouts in the set. This one is in the control of the Squirrels, but they had a significant lead in the 3rd set that they lost on a massive run from the Grovers. So we know it's in the Oak Grove DNA to be able to come back from this deficit. Bussey setting for Severson, shoved it towards Welsh. Popped up by Geiger. Now here it comes back. Severson setting up Bussey. Stayed out of the net. And middle blocks away Mitchell. Christensen, 0 spin on that serve as it goes towards Thompson. I can play tricks with a defender when there's no spin on that serve to gauge. Welsh pops one to the back. Thompson sets up for Bussey. Now Meyer. Bruneski couldn't handle it. Mackenzie Meyer with a dagger right there. It's 22-15. Christensen sets middle for Rostad. Kept up by Mitchell, who was sprawled out on the ground. Another one from Thompson. Mitchell chases this one back down over near the out-of-bounds line. Oh my goodness, Central Cass. And they survive an overpass too that nearly got slammed down. Mitchell to the backside, Doug Bruneski. Middle slices one across, not too dangerous for Central Cass, but then after all that, Thompson hits one into the net. And Oak Grove gets the point that they desperately needed. This has been a whale of a contest right here, and something tells me we're only just getting started as we're nearly 4 sets in. It could be tied at the end of 2 if Central Cass can hold on to this, but not so fast. The Grovers coming back with another point. The Squirrels were not able to return that serve. It bounced around a couple of times off the net. And now it is Chose back there serving again. Bussey, the set outside. Mitchell gets blocked. Bussey will try to push to the back. Geiger's there. Christensen taps it up for Rostad. Rostad dunks it down. In her limited time out there, she has been quite effective. Joe serves towards Thompson. Bussey sets up. Preen blocked away, but Central Cass will recover. But this one is right at the net. Foster DeVold, and she hit into the net. Had a chance to dunk that one down, but instead, Central Cass, 23-18, has the lead. Abby Kobervig back in the game to set and serve. To the outside, Foster DeVold blocked away. Comes back to the Oak Grove side. Foster DeVold again. Dug out Thompson. Kobervig sets too far. And it'll be Oak Grove possession now. Foster DeVold dug out by Thompson again. It goes into the net. Somehow dug out by Central Cass. Point still going. Rostad blocked. Green got it. Set point for Central Cass. Kobervig serving deep. It'll be Elena Foster DeVold popping it over. Kobervig first touch. So it'll be brought in the second. The third is Mitchell harmlessly to the defense. Foster DeVold blocked away, knocks over Chose, and that'll do it. The Region 1A Championship is going 5 sets. Central Cass answers back with a 25-18 victory. Welcome back to the party for the Squirrels. We will take a break. We'll play to 15 for a state berth. And the other will go to the qualifier round. The fifth set is in 3 minutes.
Imagine Imagine your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Welcome back here on your live event as we are going 5 sets to decide a Region 1A champion. Scores tonight so far. It was a crazy first set that saw back and forth action and a 26-24 Central Cass victory. Then Oak Grove dominates the second, 25-18. Central Cass was up 22-19. And led up a furious run of 6 straight points out of a timeout to the Grovers, who win 25-22 in the third. The fourth, Central Cass is able to handle that one 25-18. So we're right back to where we started. First to 15 is going to state. Elena Foster-DeVold starts it off right for the Grovers. Christensen, serve, it backs up Central Cass, but Green is able to hammer one through. That might have been Emily Broden. Someone hammered that through at the net. I think it was Broden, actually. Kobervik sets middle, Preen. Big time hit. This match has been everything you could expect and more. The stars have come out to play. Gunnufsen, a sinking drive. Christensen lobs up and it's popped over by Wisegram. Preen blocked at the net, down it goes, and Wisegram gets the better of that one. Some didn't think Central Cass was going to get through Valley City. They did in 5. And some thought that the Highliners just played a little bit flat, and Central Cass took advantage of it, which Central Cass certainly took advantage of it. But I think it's more along the lines of what Dana Stansberry is talking about all year long. We're just going to peak at the right time, and Aspen Preen just peaked right there. The Squirrels have come together as a unit throughout this tournament, bonding together, and at the right time they are peaking, and they have a lead on the 1 seed in the 5th set for a region championship. To the outside, Foster-DeVold into the net. Tried to go tip game and it came up short. Preen, jump serve, it's strong, it's out. It'll be Foster DeVold to serve in the bright pink shoes. Down the lane line extended, she serves. Here comes Thompson. Graneski was unable to dig that one out. And Izzy Thompson continues to add to a nice game. Christensen a drive, Bussey unable to handle it, and Rachel Christensen finds an answer, a much needed one for the Grovers. Geiger serves, it's going to go strong and out. Both teams making mistakes here, unforced in this fifth set. Gunnarsson's checked out. Meyer is back in front, along with Severson and Mitchell. Rostad shoves one to the line. It's in play, it's down. And Rostad with an answer right back. Bussey has to lob this one back to Kendra Broughton. Free ball coming. Christensen sets. Rostad the tip in the perfect spot to tie. Taya Rostad. Phenomenal performance from her tonight. Both of these teams have needed every one of these points to get to this spot. Both teams leaving it out there on the floor. And this one was tipped out of bounds off of the antenna by the Squirrels, so the Grovers get this one back to serve. Christensen, sinking serve. Bussey, set, tips over. It's gonna go into the net. Oak Grove couldn't return it. Bussey put it over on a good spot. It had players lunging all over the place for it. Oak Grove could not return. 7-7. Broughton down the line, and it is out. A couple of players for Oak Grove were highly enticed by that volleyball. One even swung at it, and it ended up being not touched and not on the line. Very close, though. 8-7 Grovers lead. Bussey sets for Preen, and it's going to be a Central Cass point. There was 4 touches first on Oak Grove, I believe, or maybe it was in the net on 4, not 4 touches. It was in the net with Rostad. Kabervig serves middle, dangerous, but it did eventually get there to the set, but it's blocked away by Preen and Broden. Elena Foster DeVold, a big time swing, but an even bigger block squared her up, and it's 9-8. Central Cass on top. Timeout called by Oak Grove. Storybook stuff here for both of these teams. We go deep into the 5th.
What was that? Is that Top Insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance?
Maybe? I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
This has been such a phenomenal tournament. All the teams playing in it and participating, and we've got the top two right here in a battle for the Region 1A championship. Christensen sets Foster DeVold, blocked by Aspen Preen. Here comes an Abby Kobervig set, or serve rather. They set up Foster DeVold, who rolls this one up, not much of a threat. Mitchell, a drive dug out by Chose. Foster DeVold, dug by Thompson. Kobervig sets up for Mitchell, off some hands. Oh, what a lunging effort from Christensen. It's batted into the net though by the Grovers, and it's a 3-point lead. Another timeout for Angie Johnson and the Grovers. Just like that, Central Cass is on top by 3 in the 5th and 4 points away from a state playoff berth. Oh my stars. We'll keep it right here as this is getting right down to it. And just a reminder of how this state qualifier stuff works. Valley City won the 3rd place game, so they are going to be playing the winner of the Mayport CG and Carrington match, which is still ongoing right now on your live event over at Mayville State for the Region 2A title. Again, the 2nd place finisher will get Valley City. Right now, Mayport CG's taking sets 2 and 3 to go up 2-1 on Carrington. And then the loser from this match will get Thompson. Kobervig sets to the outside. Mitchell blocked. Preen able to keep it alive. Rostad to Christensen. Foster DeVold. Yes! So neither of these teams' season will be over after this match. They have earned the right to keep on dancing. But you want to win this, you want to go straight into state, forget Saturday. And there's a great serve, and it's going to get down. No return from Central Cass after it juggles around for a bit. Bruneski with a huge serve gets them back within 1 for the Grovers. This one a liner from Bruneski, out of play. Little bit over ambitious, trying to hunt for the tie on the ace. Kobervig back right serves towards Foster DeVold. Christensen setting for Bruneski, will have to lob this over a free ball. Kobervig to the outside. Thompson, another one. Izzy Thompson has the Central Cass Squirrels 2 points away from going to state. The serve from Gunnifson. And down it goes, a miscommunication from the Grovers. Bruneski and Christensen just look at each other as it falls. Set, match point, Squirrels. Gunnifson serves. Christensen sets. Foster DeVold blocked. Christensen puts it up. Outside, Foster DeVold has to slice it over. It's dunked down. The Squirrels are going to stay. Aspen Preen has sent the Squirrels into a frenzy as they rush the court. It's a sea of red on the floor right now at the Highliner Center. The Central Cass Squirrels are going to state, the 3 seed. Peaks at the right time. They knock off the number 1 seed Oak Grove Grovers, who will go to the state qualifiers against Thompson. Oh my goodness. What a match it was. We'll have our Benedictine Living Community Ada game summary around the break. But right now, it's a sea of red on the Valley City Highliners floor. The Squirrels have done it. They've peaked at the right time. They are going to state. We'll recap it when we come back.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Look at your calendar. There's still time to complete those building projects before freeze up. Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has everything you need: top quality building materials, trusted tools, and Midland garage doors. Yes, it's busy now with harvest, but don't wait. Order now to ensure your products arrive on time so your projects are done before the first flake falls. Visit with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro and make your building projects plans a reality. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Welcome back here on your live event as they're handing out the awards for all region team. Handing out the awards for that right now. Oak Grove has gotten several of the nominees here. Central Cass gets Kendra Broughton, Katie Coca for Valley City. Northern Cass, Reese Labig and Tess Jalbert. From Oak Grove, Lyndon Berneski, Elena Foster DeVold, and Rachel Christensen. And from Valley City, Bryn Leak. For the Squirrels, the state-bound Central Cass Squirrels, Aspen Preen.
From Kindred, Taylor Sanders.
Taylor Sanders from Kindred, the sophomore outside hitter.
From Valley City, Kinley Suffolk.
And the Valley City libero, Kinley Suffolk, who we heard from earlier after their third place game. And Isabel Thompson for Central Cass.
And from Lisbon, Bryn Wiltsey.
And Bryn Wiltsey of Lisbon, the junior right side and setter, was unable to play in the first round because of an injury, still in that foot boot. And that is your region team. Again, we'll run that through for you. So, your all-region team, the Central Cass representatives, Isabel Thompson, Kendra Broughton, Aspen Preen. For Kindred, it's Taylor Sanders. For Lisbon, Bryn Wiltsey. Northern Cass's Tess Jalbert and Reese Lavig. Oak Grove's Rachel Christensen, Lyndon Bruneski, and Elena Foster DeVold. Valley City's Katie Koka, Bryn Leak, and Kinley Suffolcool. That is your all-region team.
Your Region 1 all-region team.
And they will hand out the Senior Athlete of the Year award.
The 2025 Class A Region 1 Volleyball Senior Athlete of the Year from Central Cass, Isabel Thompson.
Izzy Thompson of Central Cass is your Senior Athlete of the Year for volleyball. Seems pretty fitting with her getting to 1,000 kills earlier this season and also helping her team, a big reason of why they are going to state. Isabel Thompson has won the Senior Athlete of the Year. Now it'll be Coach of the Year being handed out. Criteria being read off for that right now. It is Dana Stansberry of the Central Cass Squirrels. So Central Cass getting 3 representatives on the all-region team, the Senior Athlete of the Year and the Coach of the Year.
And now our team awards. Would representative member of the third place Valley City Highliners please go forward?
The third place Valley City Highliners will now come to receive their trophy, as I see Katie Koka and several others coming forth to accept that third place trophy, as they will be played in the state qualifier. They will face the Region 2 opponent. Mayport CG is currently up 14-8 in the Region 2 championship, 15-8 now. So if Mayport advances to state straight through, then Carrington would be the opponent for Valley City. Your second place trophy goes to the Oak Grove Grovers from Region 1A, as they receive that now, as Chose Christensen and Foster DeVold accept that. And the Region 1A champions stepping forward to receive their trophy are the Central Cass Squirrels. Abby Coppervig has got it in hand, and careful as that thing is getting mobbed right now. The Squirrels are the Region 1A champions. They take home that award. Those are your awards here for Region 1A. Senior Athlete of the Year, Izzy Thompson. Coach of the Year, Dana Stansberry. And the state champions are the state-bound Region 1A champions are the Central Cass Squirrels, as they will take some pictures here on center court, as we will make this our game summary time, brought to you by Benedictine Living Community Ada. The Squirrels were able to steal set 1, 26-24. After a back and forth set, they come out on top. Oak Grove 25-18 in the second set, able to come back and control. They also win 25-22 in the third after going on a 6-0 run to close it out, being down 22-19. The fourth, Central Cass comes back 25-18. So that's back-to-back matches where they lose by in the second set an amount and then win by that amount later in the match. They lost by 14 to Valley City and then won by 14 in the second and then the third. They lost by 7 in the second. They won by 7 in the fourth, and then they win in the fifth to clinch their spot to go to state. That is your Benedictine Living Community Ada game summary. The Enbridge Energy player of the match tonight will be Aspen Preen. I mean, it's hard to choose between Preen and Thompson. The defense, the setting was all good. But Aspen Preen, the last point of the night, sends them to state with a 20-plus kill match. The senior middle blocker for Central Cass is sending them onward. Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge Energy for Life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. And our our Agassiz Precision Egg play of the match will be the final one that sent them on to state. The Aspen Preen dunk at the net, an overpass created, and Preen destroyed that ball right into the ground and sent them on. Aspen Preen, your player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge, and the play of the game brought to you by Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsboro, your local precision planting dealer. I'm going to have to venture down into the mob now and see if I can pull someone to do an interview. We'll see if we can get Coach of the Year, Dana Stansberry, and Izzy Thompson, the Senior Athlete of the Year. We'll see what I can do to pull here from the crowd down below. Don't go anywhere. We still got more interviews to come here on yourliveevent.com, closing out the Region 1A Championship.
Someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
The holidays are here, and Mindak Market has the perfect gifts to make every moment memorable and sweet. From multiple gift pack options to the Dubai chocolate bars on sale now for $6.99. Dubai chocolate bars are the perfect stocking stuffers. Even Santa is going chocolate. Mindak Market has everything you need to spread joy and flavor this season. Stop in today and check out the selection for yourself with Mindak Market in the West Acres Mall in Fargo.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
I'm joined by Aspen Preen here on our post-game show, and you guys are heading to state, and you got the final kill of the night too as well, an overpass that you saw pop up in front of you and you knew what to do with it. What was going through your head as that ball came up for you?
Yeah, there was just a lot of fire in our bellies, and we really wanted to win this. And our school hasn't been to state since 2017, so we really wanted to show everyone what we can do.
Well, you certainly did tonight, and I think it was Emily Broden that was up here last night saying Oak Grove doesn't know what's coming for them when it gets to Thursday, and you guys came out and were able to get that first set. How did it feel once you guys were able to kind of settle into the game after going down 3-0 early?
Yeah, it felt good. That's really what we needed. We came in saying we got to get the first set. They're going to take sets. They're going to get kills. They're going to get points. But we just had to get that first set to really lock it in.
And how bonded has this team become through this entire season? Dana Stansbury's been talking about we're going to peak at the right time, and you guys have certainly come together at the right moments.
Yes, we have. Our team, we're just best friends. There's no drama. We are just a fun group to be around, and practice is always exciting. And these games, they're amazing. These are memories we'll always remember.
It seems like the energy is just always fiery and explosive, but in a positive way with the bench, everyone's smiling. What makes it so fun to be around all these teammates?
Yeah, teams are not fun when you got Debbie Downers, but this team knows we need to bring the energy, whether it's on the bench or the starting players. We have to bring the energy every single game.
And you guys are going to state for the first time, like you said, since about 2017. What does it mean to be the team that has brought Central Cass back to the promised land?
It's amazing. It's honestly surreal. It really hasn't set in yet that we're going to state on Thursday.
Well, you sure are, and you were able to close it out. So congratulations on that, and best of luck in Bismarck.
Thank you.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
I'm joined by the Senior Athlete of the Year, Isabel Thompson, joining us now here on your live event. And take me through the ups and downs of this matchup, going the distance, going 5 in the biggest game of the season.
Yeah, coming in as the 3rd seed, we kind of just said we had nothing to lose, and, all the pressure was on them. And I think it really helped not having the pressure of our season being over, even if we didn't win. So coming out and just getting the first points of each set is what we really tried to do, and closing out the sets were really important tonight.
There was some adversity with the second set. You guys had a lead and it slipped away, but you were able to respond back down in that next set as well. You guys were able to come back and put this one together.
Yeah, we tend to do that. I don't know, we did on Tuesday too. I don't know, our second set is never our strongest, but always ends up pretty good.
It sure did. And what does it mean to be crowned the Senior Athlete of the Year and in a very loaded senior class from players around the region?
Yeah, it's kind of like Aspen said, it's surreal. There's so many good players around me, and just been playing with so many different people, but a lot of the same girls also. So I kind of put my life towards volleyball, so it feels very congratulating.
Mm-hmm. What did it feel like just getting that final point? You guys are immediately advancing on to state, and the crowd just rushes the floor. What was going through your mind at that moment?
Yeah, pretty insane, we kind of came out hot in the 5th set. They caught up, and we're like, we know we can do this, and we're here for a reason. So getting that last point and everybody storming the court, it was just felt awesome.
With this team performing its best at the best times, how far can you take it at this point?
Yeah, hopefully we're in that state ship. When we're all on, it's awesome. They're sitting on me on the block, then we set Aspen. They're sitting on Aspen, then we can use me. They can use any of the other hitters. It starts with the serve. We've missed a lot of serves in the beginning of the season. Then starts with our defense. Our libero, Kendra, and our other DS is awesome. Setters get our balls where we need, and hitters are able to put it away.
You've also got the Coach of the Year coaching you through it all. So take me through what Coach Stansbury has meant to this program and to you guys throughout your careers as seniors now.
Yeah, she came back our sophomore year, our senior class, so sophomore year. It's been pretty awesome. It's been a journey. She battled cancer last year, which not coming out on top last year, I think definitely lit a fire in us. And this year, it's definitely different, and I can feel us really advancing. Feels good.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy this victory. You guys have clinched the state spot.
Thank you so much.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Coach of the Year Dana Stansberry joining me here, fresh off a berth to the state tournament. So how does it feel returning to state now, returning to coach this team, and back to state you go?
Yeah, back to state we go. What a great night we had. Oak Grove is an amazing team, very well coached, very disciplined. We just happened to come on top in that fifth set. My girls played with a lot of heart, believing in each other, building that trust all season long, and playing with a lot of heart.
The theme of the year has been peaking at the right time, and you guys have certainly rose to the occasions during this tournament and answered the call each and every time. How proud are you of this team right now?
I'm so proud, Josh. This is such a great group of girls. I don't even know how I can put into words the commitment that these girls have to this team, to each other, to volleyball. They've been playing a long time. Great attitudes, great effort, and I just couldn't be more proud of them right now.
Including 3 all-tournament or all-region players and a senior athlete of the year as well. Speak to those 3 and just what they've brought to this squad.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone notices, but Kendra Broughton is running the show in the backcourt. Her and Izzy are telling everyone where they need to be. They're fixing the block when we need it fixed. They're telling us what we need to do differently, what we're doing well, and we're so proud of Kendra. And then we've got Aspen Preen coming up with those big blocks and those big swings, and then also playing a little defense in the backcourt when she's serving. What a great time she had tonight. And then our Izzy. Izzy Thompson, I don't know that there's another player in the state like her. Her defense is amazing. She can swing, she can tool the block, she can do it all, and she does it all with a smile, which is really cool to see.
Absolutely, and Aspen Preen was phenomenal tonight. She was, there's no neutralizing Elena Foster-DeVold, and she gets hers, of course, but she came up with some big blocks. She squared up some stuff in the middle, and then she gets one to pop up for the final point right there and knows what to do with it. How about Aspen Preen just closing this one out?
Yeah, absolutely. She's such a fun kid. I know that you've experienced her enthusiasm time and time again. So is Chase. This girl walked into the school this morning. I have her right away, first hour in the media center, and she was jacked up, ready to go when she walked in, as were all the girls. You should have seen their enthusiasm throughout the day today. It was a lot of fun.
This team is fiery, competitive, and it's all in channeling positive energy at the same time, which is an amazing combination to see play out the amount of passion that this team plays with. Is that something that you have to coach into them, or is it something that they just have?
You know, I think that's a choice they make. I think that's a choice that this team has made, these girls have made. The leadership on this team, I've talked about it before. We've got seniors that understand volleyball. We've got juniors, sophomores, and a freshman on this team, and they make a commitment to it. You know, you talk about Izzy Thompson. She can go up and swing the ball, get a kill and be excited about it. But if you watch when anyone else gets a kill, see who celebrates the most, because it's her. That right there is what drives this team, when we are excited for each other, and that's a winning attitude.
Mm-hmm. And becoming Coach of the Year right here for this tournament and for the season. There's some great coaches in Region 1 right now. It is just a stacked region. So what does it mean to be named the Coach of the Year?
I was a little shocked, actually. I'm sitting amongst some amazing people. I know I've told you before, Amy Lyons was my coach growing up, and I don't know that there's a better human and better coach out there. Every coach in this region has got talented kids and great kids, and they're doing a fantastic job. We always say Region 1, Region 2, we're the toughest in the state, and we're going to prove it when we head out to Bismarck.
Awesome. Best of luck out in Bismarck, and congrats on this run to return to state.
Thank you so much.
That's Dana Stansberry joining us, fresh off clinching a playoff state berth.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
That will do it here on your live event for the coverage of the Region 1A tournament. It is in the books and final. Moving on to state are the Central Cass Squirrels, the run from the 3 seed. Did anyone see it coming but the Squirrels themselves? Unbelievable. Congrats to the Squirrels for advancing, and then also Valley City will be playing in the state qualifier against Thompson, I believe is that matchup. Let me just grab this bracket over here. There we are. All right, Valley City, will be playing against the second place out of Carrington or Mayport CG, which we now know is Carrington. So it's Valley City versus Carrington. That will be 3 p.m. on Saturday. And then Oak Grove, congrats to them on their second place finish at the Region 1 tournament. We'll be going to the state qualifier round as well to face the Thompson Tommies. So it's Grover's Tommies that will be at 1 p.m. in Jamestown. Then following, that will be Carrington versus Valley City, 3 p.m. Saturday in Jamestown. Getting eliminated tonight, Northern Cass and Grafton are out. Your section, or rather region winners, are the Squirrels of Central Cass and the Patriots of Mayport CG. And over on the 1B side, EKM comes back, Medina Pingree Buchanan, I believe it was, comes back to win versus Linton HMB. Yes, that is it. Yes, Medina Pingree Buchanan, your 1B champions over Linton HMB, that in 5 sets. Thanks for watching and listening here on your live event to the region volleyball coverage from all the different regions that we were covering. We couldn't do it without our local amazing sponsors and you, the listener, as well. We very greatly appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. Until next time, with the state qualifiers on Saturday, signing off on your live event, Josh Boyko. Thanks for watching.